Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we tell you about the Xinjiang War. The Xinjiang War, also known as the Uyghur-Han conflict, was a period of ethnic and political conflict in the Xinjiang region of China. It started in the late 1990s and escalated in the early 2010s, leading to widespread violence and human rights abuses. At the heart of the conflict was the treatment of the Uyghur ethnic minority by the Chinese government. Uyghurs, who are predominantly Muslim, have long faced cultural and religious repression by the Chinese government, and many saw the government's policies as an attempt to assimilate them into the dominant Han Chinese culture. This has led to growing resentment among Uyghurs, who see themselves as culturally distinct from the Han Chinese and who have faced increased restrictions on their religious practices and freedom of speech. The conflict reached a boiling point in the early 2010s as Uyghur separatist groups began to carry out attacks against Han Chinese and the government. In response, the Chinese government cracked down on Uyghur communities, detaining tens of thousands of people and placing others in re-education camps. The Chinese government has defended its actions as necessary to combat extremism and terrorism, but the scale and severity of the crackdown has been criticized by human rights groups, who say it amounts to cultural genocide. The conflict has also had regional implications, as neighboring countries with large Uyghur populations, such as Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, have been forced to confront the issue. These countries have faced pressure from the Chinese government to extradite Uyghur separatist activists, leading to tension in their relationships with China. The Xinjiang War remains an ongoing conflict, with reports of human rights abuses and government repression continuing to surface. The international community has called for greater transparency and accountability in the region, but the Chinese government has been largely resistant to such calls. In conclusion, the Xinjiang War is a complex and deeply rooted conflict, shaped by cultural, religious, and political factors. It continues to pose a significant challenge to the Chinese government, and its resolution remains a pressing issue for the international community. Thanks for watching and do not forget to subscribe.